Yeah. Looking at the sky, trying to find a shooting star. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third Newzish episode with your host Nhlanhla, aka Socks, aka Ipanzuleli Cheese. I am coming live from Styloft Philo Arcade building upstairs, where you get your Christmas clothes, Tengela Bantwana, and also buy yours. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, for your best betting experience and for the best odds generally this World Cup when it comes to izinto zokubeja gambling, visit Sports Cafe right next to Chicken King building and also win ama-1,000. Eshu, nama young bees ama-1,000. You know what I mean? Let's not waste any time. Let's dive straight into today's headlines. Today marks the first day of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, and there's also something big that's happening today in PLUMTREE in connection with the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. And then PLUMTREE District Hospital Dokotela goes cuckoo bafethu ilahlile network. We'll talk about that one a bit later. And then on a more interesting one, the LGBTQI community in PLUMTREE is growing. Kuyini LGBTQI? Awukwazi, lambe ngakwazi. We'll talk about that one a bit later. And then we once talked about this one, but we'll keep talking about it until it falls onto the right ears. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the cows in town. Sihlala le nkomo ePLUMTREE town bafethu. Eshu. We'll talk about that one a bit later. And then Friday, ma-2K manini kancane akusini eligidayo this Friday. There is something for abadala bethu, you know what I mean, obhuti bethu, obaba bethu, labo mama bethu. Something big is happening at Chicken King. Ngama headlines, I will talk about that one a bit later bafethu. So let's dive straight into the news. But before we do that, maybe usuqedile ukubukela podcast and you still got some more time to kill bafethu. Visit Philo Arcade building upstairs, LTech gaming station, udlala game, FIFA 23, Mortal Kombat, all those games. Kill your time positively, bafethu. 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. What is GBV? Yini le gender-based violence bafethu? The word gender implies ukuthi kungaba indoda ngabe kungumfazi. So whenever we talk about gender-based violence, people usually assume ukuthi we're talking about violence against women. No, bafethu, kulamadoda la achaya ngabafazi ezindlini. It's not even funny. This is a very sensitive issue, and it goes back, I think, if you remember the first episode on the catch up on the podcast that we did with Mr. Mswela, we're talking about about depression, mental health. I think such issues also come in because there's this whole thing yokuthi indoda ikhali, you know what I mean, and I think it's very wrong. And lokuthi abantu abamnyama, we don't have mental issues, depression, what izinto zamakhiwa, and then we end up taking out our frustrations on other people, on the wrong people, all those kind of things. I think bafethu, as guys, as my men's conference konangapho, let's also try and address mental issues that affect ama gents, because I think it's one thing that's causing even suicides amongst gents, and all those kind of things. So yeah, in terms of gender-based violence, please let's not overlook gents and say, okay, it's mostly obafazi kuphela. Yeah, we do know siyakwazi sibili ukuthi mostly, I think in most cases amadoda yoacha abafazi in all those kind of things. But I think it also boils back to mental issues bafethu. If you think you've got a problem, seek mental health. Ungasabi bafethu, ungasabi, seek mental health. Ungafika ePLUMTREE District Hospital, ask around, they'll point you to the right offices. Bafethu, counseling, all those things, therapy, mental health issues are real, and it's high time we looked into it, bafethu, because some of these things or GBV, and especially violence against women. So 16 days yakhala, no to violence against abafazi and amadoda bafethu. Yeah. And then PLUMTREE District Hospital, this one is a very interesting one bafethu. I won't mention the name, but nyalaz, and I've got the evidence, you know what I mean. So yeah, kulo dokotela, apparently that the guy has been engaging in a lot of drugs, Yeah, I unfortunately I don't know what drugs that he was engaging in, but eshu amchiye se lahle network bafethu utholakale engalaskipa esewodini ethwele ingqam gijimisa ama-patients, all that kind of drama. PLUMTREE District Hospital ziyakhala khona ngapho selishaya ama-dragon we don't know what kind of drugs he was taking, but something like that happened, and he was taken to Engutsheni, that is isibhedlela sethu sengqondo eBulawayo. Udokotela wankhona eshu bafethu ziyakhala going cuckoo bugs ziyakhala. And then this one bafethu, the LGBTQI community in PLUMTREE is growing. Nguyini khonokho? What am I talking about? I am talking about the gay and lesbian people in our community. Mina personally, I don't know much about this one, but I just want to pose a few questions. What do the laws regarding the whole LGBTQI community, ama-laws ankhona eZimbabwe athini? What do they say? Is it allowed? And I think it's high time, maybe as a community, as the catch-up, maybe we invited someone from a representative from the society. Ekesitshele bafethu ukuthi really ama-laws athini, and what does it mean when you are gay? What does it mean when you are lesbian? You know what I mean? All those kind of things, because some of these things, the world that we're living in right now, especially these days, dala so umntanakho sengavuka ekutshela ukuthi maybe she's lesbian, so maybe some of these things will help us to deal with abantu abanjalo, because I think we're not all used to dealing with the gay and lesbian people in our society. So I think as a way ukuthi how do we stay together in the same community, you know what I mean, without discrimination, without violence, without all those kind of things. I think it's high time we invited a representative. CSCs with the whole thing and get the whole 442. I don't know. Comment down below and tell me what you think. But people are coming out of the closet. Asabona, community is growing by faith. You know what I mean? And then cows in town by faith. So maybe, I don't know, why do we complain about the cows in town so much? First of all, image bafethu. Plum on the map, on even on Google Maps, I don't know. PLUMTREE is written as PLUMTREE town. But uthi usufikile town, the first thing vele ungene emarobotini laphana. Ungakangeni into town or corner the other way or continue straight, the first robots sokule nkomo. The image that we have as a town, I don't think it builds a nice image. Ukuhlangana le nkomo vele town, vele the first thing that you're gonna see is cows. I don't know. And then they do ama damages, ama cows la. Ebusuku ama bina vuke chithiwe. What is Emma saying about that? I think it also has to do with something that with the environment, because the cows in town ziyamosha bafethu. They not only delete amabhimi belahlela amaphepha and all everywhere bafethu, ziyachiya zishelo bulunge around the town yonke. Imagine suhambe etareni le mota yakho laphana sunyathela ubulunge bafethu e-town yini, come on. And then the biggest one, inkomo lezi bafethu, why we complain so much about these cows? They cause accidents. If lingabuza, let's carry out a survey. If you think I'm lying, let's carry out a survey. How many people have lost their cars or suffered some damage on their cars because of inkomo? Inkomo e town, yes, gabani inkomo zenalezi. And why is vunyela ukuthi is roaming around town? I don't know. Comment down below, guys, and tell me what you think the cows in town bafethu eshu. And then this Friday, my 2K manini kancane. Akusini eligidayo. What am I talking about? Chicken King, Dalom Kids, Machicos, the whole band, the whole set. Yabuya for our brothers and sisters. Labo mama, labo daddy, you know what I mean? This Friday, asiyaliniga abali dede ama 2K. Chicken King is the place to be. As you can see, the poster bafethu. Ungakhuthe, ungathawuzwanga. You know what I mean? And then it's been a year or two since hall PLUMTREE, Beithall, PLUMTREE High School, Chabafit. Eshu, what's happening there? Because I passed there in the morning and the hall is still like that, burnt down to ashes, Bafet to Parati Vele, you can't even jump inside. I don't know, but those who can help Bafet, let's contact the school issue and try to build that Beithall, because I don't know, right now students were writing exams. They should have been using that Beithall, but fit. We want to host a couple of things, shows, what. That Beithall was our place to be. I don't know, as PLUMTREE, as a community, let's do something about the PLUMTREE High School Beithall. If it means trying to contribute, let's dive into it, coins, and actually do it. But fit to PLUMTREE Beithall, we need you back. Hashtag bring PLUMTREE Beithall back to life. Yeah, it's the Newzish episode, but fair to